All right, here we go into reading the book, and I'm going to do different ways of mixing it up for the auditory, the visual, the kinesthetic learners out there. Some people don't read as fast. Some people don't learn as well hearing. I understand that growing up with dyslexia myself. I also have this mistake myself sometimes of speaking too quickly and going through things rather quickly because I get it and think everybody else should. So please forgive me if you're a slow reader or if you don't grasp something. Watch it, rewatch it, learn it. So did you get your printout here? You do want to have a hard copy in hand if you can. We're going to go through the whole book step by step. You won't miss anything with videos and visuals and things. But I'm going to be reading this, and you can always go back and listen and re-listen and re-watch things again and again. So if I go a little quickly or rush through something you don't get, just come back and repeat it. It'll come clear to you. So here we go from the introduction. Ever since the internet was launched, people tried their hand at making money online, or as it's known with IM. IM stands for Internet Marketing. So in the early days, it was actually quite easy to get noticed. And even though people were initially wary of purchasing anything online, soon that fear wore off and it was game on for anyone and everyone with a computer. So, and then things got a lot harder. And with that, the easy money, the I am myth, landed in the dustbins of history. Profitability, success online as well as offline, for that matter, have become far more elusive and challenging in the last several years. The proven mythology detailed in this book, it's one of the very best strategies for your I am challenges. And in the sidebar, this book will cut to the chase. It's going to break through the misinformation and the confusion out there about internet marketing. This is going to level the playing field for you to run with the big dogs online. If you apply yourself, nothing is easy, but it's very simple. Nothing good is really easy. You just got to press in. Hang in there with us. And the big dogs, now you're going to run even faster and jump higher with these new tools and systems. Massive targeted traffic that produces eager buyers is the undeniable key to your sales, resulting in sustainable gross profits. Now, efficient, user-friendly, effective marketing strategies, as well as knowing your metrics for cost containment and conversions, these are the keys to your bottom line, which is net profits. In traditional business, particularly for the small to medium-sized business owners, the primary challenges include time, team, and or money. Know this from coaching lots of business owners. Now, in real estate, and in the retail business especially, you've heard it said that it's mostly about location, location, and location. Well, I'm going to tell you for internet marketing, and relative to all business models for that matter, it's traffic, traffic, and more targeted traffic. That's the key. It's for this reason that I've decided to create the I Am Competitive Edge, and it's all about generating targeted traffic, directing it to your offers. And I realize that you don't want to waste time, regardless of your skill levels, whether you're a newbie or whether you got experience. You don't want to waste time, regardless of your talents or your income level, whether you're making $100 a month or $100 a minute. You don't want to be wasting time. So I've cut to the chase with this. The system is designed with two goals. Those are to cut to the chase of what really works here and to bring you customers in record time. This step-by-step guide, it's going to make your time and productivity online far more profitable, regardless of where you're starting out. Your sales and cash flow will be more consistent, more efficient, more dependable, and with far lower risk than any other method I've tried, bar none. And I've tested quite a few over the years. Now, for the I Am Pro reading this, you already know that free traffic and SEO alone, it just won't get you there fast enough anymore, nor with sufficient predictability. Paid traffic that is highly targeted is far superior in terms of scalability, consistency, as well as speed of delivery. And now it can be obtained very cost effectively, as opposed to in the past when it was darn expensive. Everybody remembers AdWords, right? So after I consistently and conservatively return $2 net profit for every $1 that I spend with a very low risk, I'm scaling that business model up. In fact, with the cutting edge tools and methods that I'm going to introduce to you here, you really have no limits as to your earning potential. You can scale your campaigns with a systematic and safe approach. Wise counsel is to always test and measure each campaign before ramping up and going for the big bucks. Everything worth having is worth working for. And in this case, it will simply be a learning curve as I've done most of the work for you and most of the heavy lifting and all the research. Now, for the soon-to-be pro that's reading this, which is you, I will lay out this example with a budget of $1,500 to $2,000. You can go, from 100 to 200 to 500 to 1,000, but be prepared mentally to spend $1,500 to $2,000. Using this methodology, you should be able to consistently and conservatively generate 150 to 200% return on your investment. That's the ROI. 150 to 200% ROI again and again and again with minimal risk. Now, this means that when you put $500 into your campaign, after you've tested at the $25, $50, $100 level, then you should be able to return $750 to $1,000, again, with just putting 500 in with minimal risk. You roll it over and scale it up. Even more importantly, you can rapidly build your own list of highly targeted prospects and customers that you can harvest again and again over time with good products. The IM pros, the mid-level marketers out there, we already know the value of list building. As you continue scaling up, you can pull out your own seed money and start building up substantial reserves rather quickly with this. Now, the question of how soon will you be able to get to that stage will depend entirely on how quickly you absorb this method and how conservative or otherwise that you will be with your traffic acquisition strategies. I'm confident, so I can roll with it. I want you to build up your confidence with this thing. And then once you've got the proof, hey, you can roll, okay? So everything new has some risk until you become skilled. So you may start up with only $25 or $50 or $100 to test out your ads and the networks until you get it down, and then you grow from there. Now, I think you're going to find that the IM Competitive Edge system is by far the safest, the most profitable, and the most reliable IM business method out there available, bar none. It's the end of chapter 1. Let's get rolling into the next step.